My name is Ayush and this is a 2-minute review of the Board for Recreational and Creative Activities. Here today with us we have Rishabh Sanghi, the General Secretary of the BRCA. So Rishabh, can you please explain it to the audience what all you have done as the General Secretary of the BRCA?
Hi Ayush, thanks for introducing me. And I think a lot of things which we are doing are still left to be done. So I'll go with the whole thing. So in terms of the first semester, the main focus for BRCA was Rendezvous. It's a really big event and a lot of people worked really hard for it. In terms of what new things we did, I would like to state two things. The first one being the security arrangements. This time we had an online system for passes where everyone had to register online and then passes were given on a first come first serve basis. There were a few issues like say the server problems which were internal IIT Delhi issues, but besides that the main problem which we successfully addressed was the breaking of barricades because of the ruckus that is created every year at the entrance of the OAT. In fact, last year was just an extreme form of the same where our show got cancelled. So this year we were able to overcome one of the biggest problems which we've been facing every year. And besides that, the other new thing that we were able to introduce was this thing, the abstraction of rendezvous points, which basically encourages people to not only attend pro nights but other club events as well. For example, if people attended club events, they could get more points, and with points they could redeem pro night passes or get merchandise, etc. through those points. That's another new thing which we introduced to motivate people to attend more events. Besides that, the other major thing which happened last semester was the non-competitive structure of BRCA. So it wasn't we had a lot of meetings. We had 3-4 meetings with all the cultural secretaries, with the associate dean of students, with president of BRCA, Jyoti sir, and we had views on both sides, but as per what the general consensus was, that we decided to go ahead with a non-competitive structure. But what we also decided was the fact that we're not just going to make it non-competitive. What the non-competitive structure is going to come along with is going to be a lot of reforms within all the clubs. For example, the PFC Film and Photography Club is introducing a completely new league format in all of its events. Similarly, debating has shifted from its inter-hostel PD to an open PD where anyone can form teams. We are going to start with informal events for students. Basically, the idea is to make BRCA not more stressful for students, but a place where they can come and de-stress, a place where they can come and find peace, because there is already a lot of things which we are burdened with during our tenure in the institute. So that is the whole ideal, and we'll be executing a lot of other things, like probably introduce a blog for people to just, people who write or who have ideas, and they want to submit anonymous entries, they can do that as well. So we're coming up with a lot of different ideas, and you will be seeing them get executed in the next few weeks.